Formula One unveil plans for louder and more affordable engines by 2021 after listening to fans' feedback. Formula One have unveiled plans for brand new engines coming into play by 2021, which will be noisier and higher revving, as well as being more affordable. The new engine regulations set to come into place in 4 years could shape the future of the sport. Representatives from governing body FIA and commercial rights holder F1 met in Paris on Tuesday to present a roadmap for future engines. FIA President Jean Todt attended, along with F1 manufacturer representatives. Formula One have unveiled plans for redesigned, louder engines to come into play by 2021+2. Formula One have unveiled plans for redesigned, louder engines to come into play by 2021. We've carefully listened to what the fans think about the current PU engine, and what they would like to see in the near future, F1 Managing Director of Motorsports Ross Brawn said. We believe that the future power unit will achieve this. High on the agenda was reducing engine costs and raising noise levels. Fans complain that F1 cars still aren't loud enough, despite significant efforts this year to improve that. Previous. Next. Red Bull to give Daniel Ricciardo time to decide on his. Lewis Hamilton would welcome knighthood after sealing fourth. Lewis Hamilton takes private jet with friends and family too. Lewis Hamilton wins fourth F1 world title despite collision. Share. All the 2021 proposals have been jointly developed by FIA and F1 using data and input from teams, engine suppliers and outside experts. The overall framework for the 2021 engine will be published at the end of the year. But design and development will not be possible until 2019, meaning that teams must use the current engine designs next year. From 2021, teams will still use the 1.6-liter V6 turbo hybrid, but, crucially, it will be run at 3,000 revolutions per minute higher to increase noise. There will also be an option to save energy over several laps, thus giving a driver more tactical flexibility. FIA President Jean Todt says fan feedback has been carefully considered for the engines +2. FIA President Jean Todt says fan feedback has been carefully considered for the engines. Further recommendations are a push toward tighter fuel regulations, limits on fuel used, and dimensional constraints and weight limits on a mandatory single turbo. F1 also wants a more competitive championship with several teams in contention. Last weekend, Lewis Hamilton clinched the F1 title in Mexico with 2 races to spare. Mercedes has won the past 4 Drivers' and Constructors' Championships, 3 of them by Hamilton, while from 2010-13 Red Bull did the same with Sebastian Vettel. Things seem to be heading that way, however, with Vettel challenging for Ferrari until his sudden collapse late in the season. Red Bull has shown some encouraging speed lately.